Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the magical land of Elder Scrolls Online Summerset. Okay, I just recorded 2 hours of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I am tired as piss. Alright, so what are we doing here? We're trying to recover notes. We are only missing one. It's just a side quest. We are ultimately doing this. We've got to find Sapiarch Imidril. Yes, now that I have reached the ruins of King Haven's Pass, I need to find Sapiarch Imidril, make sure he's alright. So that's what we're doing. But let's grab this note first, because it does appear, yes, that it is over yonder, which is not terribly far away. But we are in what I believe is referred to as a delve, which is sort of like a very large, dangerous dungeon. So, yeah, no, but also we killed like a giant griffin thing, and it wasn't too bad. So, honestly, as long as we don't get a shit ton of enemy. Hello, friend. It's always women. Lots of girls play MMOs. Have you ever noticed that? I don't mean, of course, there's gonna be just like dudes, you know, making female characters because they're like, I just like looking at her butt, you know, that type of thing. Where it's like, yeah, all right, mate. Like, I'm not judging you, but don't fucking lie to me, you know. Don't take a piss in my eyes and tell me it's lemonade because it ain't lemonade. You've just pissed in my eyes. I can't tell what gender that thing is. It's, you know, a furry, so beats me. I'm not judging. Again, it doesn't really matter what gender it is. I'm just saying. But anyway, so let's go up here so we can grab this note. I'll probably cut out most of the trip, even though, actually, never mind. We're basically there, ain't we? It's a bit further. Hello, friend. What the hell? That's weird. I'm guessing someone else was chased by that thing, and then it's like resetting back to, you know, where its patrol is. I don't know. Alright, so we've got all of them. I don't know what order they go in, but let's see if we can read them. We seem to be safe here, so yeah, it does seem to be 2, then 8, and okay, so I think we actually did get them in the correct order. Yo. Do you fucking mind? It's incredibly rude. Oh yeah, we can actually do our abilities now. Chop chop! Quah! I don't know why we need a shield for that. We literally don't use the shield in the animation, which is why I was confused. There's a bunch of enemies here. Where did these... What is this thing? Aura of protection. That seems bad. Let's get rid of that shit. Get rid of that. Hey, sir. Get friggin' dunked on. Bees of justice. But Jason, they're not bees. They're bees now, damn it. I make the rules. I'm the main character. Alright. We ain't gonna get time to read those things around here, so let's mark off the main quest. Actually, no. We need to hand this in. So let's go hand this in. And then we'll read them, like, at where we hand it in, I suppose. Hey, friend, would you like to join my course? Because I'm currently getting my ass kicked and really would appreciate some help. Let's interact with this fool. He's level 40. He's never going to join my group. There is a... Okay, join my group. We're friends now. I'm friends with a level 40. Are you Oh, God, what elbow? Hang on. That was the Nintendo Switch, but it's just the thing that it, you know, charges in. It's just the charge stand, don't worry. And it didn't fall that far. It's fine. Oh my god, I gotta go so far to deliver these fucking notes. You know what, let's finish what we're doing for the main quest here, because I think it actually is in this section. Or not. It's over there. Where are we handing the notes? No, okay, so they're both pretty close to each other. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. I should be keeping up with our friend, and I'm not. Hey, I found her. She's not where she was before at all. An Italian American all of a sudden.
How much longer I can hide out here? Give me some good news.
Don't know why. I found your nuts. Meatballs.
That's the last of them.
Bibbidi boopy.
I'm not going to give you some my savior routine.
Pizza rolls.
But thanks. This is not how I plan to die. Do me one last favor.
Yeah.
It's a small one. Would you deliver those papers to Medze and tell him I quit?
You're abandoning him? Typical woman.
Look, I've had enough of Medze. The humming, the whistling, the constant attempts at rhyming. I'm not completely heartless. That's everything I cataloged on this misbegotten adventure. With it, he can finish his research.
Okay.
Naliara, stay strong. Your salvation is at hand.
Oh, he's right there.
Though, if you could call out, that would be helpful.
He's coming. I'm gone.
But I want to know how you got those scars. Do you know how I got these scars? Also.
I finally girded myself with the courage of my forefathers. I'm prepared to add my deeds to theirs. Even if it means entering oblivion itself, I will find Naliara. You, haven't seen her, have you?
Your voice acting sucks. Who says, even if it means entering oblivion itself, I will find Naliara? Like, put some emotion into it, man. It should be like, even if it means entering oblivion itself, I will find Naliara. Come on. Like, how hard is it? You must be Medzi. Naliara's fine, but she quit. Also, you should quit your job because you're shit at voice acting.
Naliara.
I am better.
Quit?
And I'm not a voice actor.
I suppose I cannot fault her. Capture by vile goblins was simply too much for her delicate spirit. But without her records of my spontaneous, inspired verse, my recital is doomed.
Actually, I have all your notes here.
Oh, well, that's great. I nearly have everything I need to complete my epic of the war fought between the goblins and high elves here. All that's left is for me to uncover the site of their most pivotal battle. Come, let's make history!
I forgot we haven't read them yet. Let's read them. We read day 2, I know we did. We definitely read day 2, but I'm going to put it on the screen in case you want to read it yourself. There you go, you're welcome. Let's read day 8. Trekking through the foothills of King's Haven Pass, we've come across several hermits claiming to know the best sites for our research. Sadly, they're leagues apart from one another. Medzi continues to press close to goblin territory. He's convinced that he might be able to find some undiscovered history in their lands. If you hear my voice cracking, it's because I was talking for 2 hours, recordings are in their lands. More likely he'll find a spear in his chest, but he continues to downplay the danger. I'm starting to understand why I was the only volunteer for this assignment. Day 13. These sites we visited indicate a larger structure built into the loom of King's Haven Pass. That's my friend, I think. I think he's waiting for me, but you know he's going to have to wait, just like Hilo. And shored up with the mountain stone. We're making our way there presently. If this research is correct, it could be a location of substantial archaeological importance. That is a lot of large words in a row, or 3 specifically. And yes, I'm defining substantial archaeological importance as large words, or at least when you have to say them. Maybe I was right to take this job. Caught Medzi eating cairnberries again? He insists he isn't allergic, but his rash still hasn't cleared, and his odor grows worse, just needs to focus on the goal. Well, that wasn't that interesting, but we read it. Hey, I lost you for a second there, pal.
I finally girded
Shut up.
my... Naliara.
Shut up.
Oh.
Hold on, you're getting ahead of yourself.
I mean, I just assumed since Naliara entrusted
When you assume you make an
notes,
ass
you were taking over
out
her
of you
duties.
and me.
You don't want to uncover a once-in-a-lifetime discovery?
Bam!
I have a generous stipend from the Illumination Academy to complete my work.
Alright, I hope you finish your epic.
The site is close. I just know it. Dramatic instinct.
I do the bloody main story,
My antiquated directions said the entrance would be where 2 falls meet stone. Sounds more like an uncomfortable pratfall than landmark, but my guess is the site is near water.
Seems like the hiccups. This guy doesn't have a bad voice. He's actually got kind of a cool voice, which is probably why he got the job as a voice actor. But, like, he doesn't seem to have any range. He's got the, like, I'm suave and I kind of talk like this all the time, and yeah, I'm really cool, and, like, he's got that kind of thing going for him, but, like, you know, put some fucking emotion in it, man. Jesus. Who are you?
You must not frequent Daggerfall, friend. I am
that, dude?
Medze the Maestro, King of Singers, Serenader of Kings. I've performed songs of Sentinel at court thrice now, and I'm soon to be an honored guest performer at the Illumination Academy.
Illuminate? Illuminate. Why didn't you bring an escort? They're not that expensive in England. It's legal.
All the stories of Summerset describe it as an idyllic place of wonder and beauty. I'll admit it's been a much less comfortable trek than I anticipated when we struck out. But who could have expected marauding goblins in such civilized lands?
Well, if you read the description on the load screen, you would have known there were going to be goblins here. Like, pay attention, man. But I thought you were taking records of the wars between high elves and goblins.
Yes, but I didn't expect there to be live goblins. All the histories I've read say they were thoroughly vanquished.
Well, they weren't.
But it seems their tribes were not entirely pacified.
They're in Oblivion, too.
Quite the oversight, if you ask me.
And Oblivion set a long time off this. Why are you trying to make a record of the battles that occurred here?
Well, there's a story there. You see, in light of the Queen's decree, the Illumination Academy has been inviting guest performers from all across Tamriel for their latest conclave. And, of course, I received an invitation, so I hopped on the first boat.
Alright, no need to make it political, sir. What's that have to do with gobbles?
I was getting to that. The subject of my recital is a fresh epic of their ancient conflict with the goblins of these hills. I didn't want to just regurgitate tired verse to the world's premier scholars. I need real inspiration to impress that crowd.
Man's full of shit. Let me point that one out. So I'm supposed to escort him to the ruin, which is where? Well, it's not. Oh, but we took off. Okay, well, alright, well, come along then, Cedric. We've lost our teammate, haven't we? You abandoning motherfucker. This is the wrong way. This is a good start. Excellent start. Who killed you? It wasn't me. Alright, yeah, this is going to be a whole lot of combat, so I'll probably cut out the majority of this, because, you know, it's an escort mission. Oh god, I gotta break free. I wanna break free from this world. Actually, you know what, maybe I'll leave the escort in depending on how long it is, so I guess I'll just ramble to myself. If I find it remotely entertaining, I suppose I'll leave it in. Gimme. But yeah, bear in mind, again, this is a side quest. I'm very well aware of that. But even though I did say we pretty much need to mainline the main quest to try and get this complete, we could always come back and do the side quest later. Like, it's not like they're going anywhere, but admittedly, it's also not like the main quest of Summerset is going anywhere either, right? Like, it's not. Yo, we got another potential friend here. Who are you, potential friend? Is this not the guy? He's leveled up and he's abandoned me. This bag of shit. I'm going to invite him to a group. I've invited him to a group. Join my group! Okay, he's not going to join. He hates me. He hates people. This is why he plays an MMO. That's fine. You know, it's whatever. We're different. We're never going to be the same. Anyway, yeah, so... Look at that frog go. My lord, what a hopper. Yes. Get to the point, Jason. Focus. So,
the answers
even though...
must lie in these ruins. Oh, Naliara, if only you'd waited. Hurry, let us claim the prize.
I'm explaining something. Yes, so even though we are going to try and stick like 95% to the main quest, if there's a quest we can sort of do along the way like this, which wasn't too much of a detour, then we'll grab it. Because we still got, like, you know, over a week. And I'm hoping that's going to be plenty of time. Because I'm going to do my best to get these recorded pretty quickly. King's Haven Trade Records. Font. We have secured ongoing trade agreements with nearly every tribe in the region. The bounties of the sea have proven most appealing to these landlocked peoples. But textiles and tools are also in steady demand. In exchange, we receive the fruits of their hunting and trapping. These tribes are adept at capturing and even taming the werewolves, the griffins that populate the area. Even so, we benefit most from... Hang on, I should do my impression of the Hound. Even so, we benefit... That doesn't sound like the Hound at all. He's actually Scottish, though. Even so, we benefit most from bartering... Hang on, we'll do the accent anyway. Why not, right? Even so, we benefit most from bartering for the unrefined... That hurts my voice, fuck that. Or being extracted from the caverns that wind throughout these hills. The locals don't hold it in high value and seem to prefer to trade the raw ore for our refined goods. What a bunch of bollocks.
Some kind of trade ledger?
What a bunch of bollocks.
Oh, how mundane. It seems like the elves who built this place engaged in deals with goblins. That can't be right, can it?
Every day I'm shuffling, shuffling, pound. He needs more clues, jeez. How long is this bastard in quest? Hey, there's another clue here. The east-west passage through the hills will make an excellent outpost settlement. It's not only the most direct travel route through the hills, but to the north is also highly defensible. I need to take a breath first. Hang on, let's do the Jim Carrey thing. Due to the lay of land, a deep network of caverns, despite the rocky terrain, the land is fertile and natural streams feed into the hills area from the source higher than the hills. Unfortunately, the region is occupied by the least of one tribe of the native inhabitants. They also are a primitive Irish Ghanaian society that cultivates vegetables and hunter wildlife from within the region. They also appear to work with the stones for their ability to work this rude dimension. These people do not appear to be hostile to... Apparently I clicked out of the screen. Outsiders, as we've observed, members of these tribes exchanging goods either as offerings or in trade. However, should they become our enemies, am I still recording? Yes, I am. They would be at a sizable advantage in the siege. Fortunately, their single source of fresh water provides an alternative to direct assault.
This looks like scouting reports. Land surveys,
Speaking of assault, get assaulted!
Why was the water source of such interest to them?
It's a skiing spider. I don't know what a skiing spider is, but it looks gross and it sounds gross. Who's your little skiing spider? Yes, you are. Bearer of justice! Yeah, fuck him up, Buttercup. Oh, he just hides in, you know, what a pansy. What an absolute bloody pansy. A pansy is a flower. Yo, what's this spider doing? I don't know what they're doing when they do that. Like, what are you doing? What does that mean? What does the red thing mean? Is it like an unblockable attack? But like I'm nowhere near them and they keep doing it. I don't understand. A little confused. You give enough weird body language signals, friend. Our outpost is thriving within the East-West Passage. The native inhabitants seem fascinated with our building techniques, but have otherwise kept to their own settlements. We have brokered a peaceful passage for travelers through the territories of the native inhabitants, shaving considerable time off trade routes from Korgrad to Shimmerine. I've heard that name. It's probably here, in fact. The king has concerns about leaving such an important strategic location occupied by those who have not sworn fealty to the crown. A fair concern. We have begun negotiations for the acquisition of the remaining territory with the tribes. The East-West Passage is easily demarcated? What word is that? Hang on. Demarcated? I don't think I've heard that word before. By natural boundaries, but the expansiveness of the underground networks has not been assessed. This may explain the reluctance of the inhabitants to accept the price we've offered for their land. In light of this, the king has generously offered the crags to the east as acceptable for resettlement. The tribal chiefs have agreed to confer on this new proposal, but the sovereign's patience is not infinite. So, basically, they're forcing people out of their homes.
These look like plans for resettlement. Elven and Goblin. They were proposing a land trade with the tribes. It seems the offer was refused.
I'm gonna loot shit whilst you're talking. Oh, he's done talking. No, okay.
Oh, gods, this is terrible. This adventure truly is a tragedy. I can't use any of this.
You see what I mean? The second he has to put some emotion into his voice, it's just completely unbelievable. What do you mean?
These tablets show the goblins weren't always viciously territorial. Elves and goblins coexisted, traded, until the elves wanted King's Haven Pass badly enough to betray that trust.
Elven fucks.
It flies in the face of every existing account of this region.
What the fuck race are we? I don't even remember. Didn't you want to reveal the untold story?
I sought a subject for heroic composition. There is no truthful recounting of this history that would flatter the elves. Sing the truth, and my patrons will loathe me. Sing a lie, and my artistic integrity dies.
I don't care about your career, so you should... The truth should be heard. You could give a voice to the voiceless. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Okay, no one's gonna get it. Well, two people will get it.
It's what a noble hero would do, isn't it? Self-sacrifice for the sake of the downtrodden is practically obligatory.
Obligatory!
If I don't make it back to Daggerfall,
get out of my face.
Carry on my tale. Don't let my beautiful voice be silenced.
Oh, we won't want now, will we? Best of luck with your performance and your future endeavors.
You've been an able guide to heroism.
I did all that.
Keeping me on the righteous road in the face of adversity.
I did all that.
When I sing of the divine messenger who sent me on this path, know that it's your praises I sing. Oh, I like that.
I did all that. For 196 gold. Fucking hell.
The time has come for me to unsheath the quill of justice and cut an inky swath through centuries of lies.
Yay!
And probably book passage back to Daggerfall well in advance.
Think it'll be that bad, huh, pal? What was that noise? Was that the music? It sounded like someone dropping something on the table, and it wasn't me. Did you fuck up in the recording studio? Is that what you did? You think it'll be that bad?
Even if I'm not bludgeoned off stage by thick volumes, I'm told the divine prosecution is very particular about the verbiage used to present the truth. I'd prefer to receive their critiques by mail.
Critiques. Oh my god, you look bloody terrifying. Jesus Christ, don't stick up on me like that, you sneaky cat bastard. Join my group. They're called Perfect Mouse. And they're called Mouse Sex. Mouse Sex. You decline my... You ain't better than me, you fuck. Alright, whatever. That was creepy. Also, I might actually a little offended that person did not join my group. That's the first person to deny me. Many of them have been AFK, but only one has denied me. I'm not used to being denied. Oh, this is where we're going for the main story. Well, that's annoying. Luckily, it's a quick load screen. And actually, it's not that... Well, yeah, we got another load screen. Never mind. If we go... Can we go this way is what I'm wondering, because that seems a lot quicker than going... But let's try going straight ahead, see if that works. I don't know. It might be blocked off. I guess we'll have a look. And yes, I am going to run, because we've done plenty of combat already. Whose bear is this? Oh, look. It's mouse sex. Yeah, fight things on your own, you furry fuck. No offense, furries. I just hate him. I just hate that guy, you know? You just... Oh, my lord. Hey, I take back what I said. Come help me. Come help me. I'm gonna tag team with mouse sex, even though mouse sex don't want me to. I'm not gonna give mouse sex a choice. Get fucked. Whose bear is this? I don't even know anymore. The one with the glowing eyes is not mine. Why does your eyes glow when your bear, but mine doesn't?
You won't get past my splendid webs, mortal!
Oh, I think I will. Mouse sex is kicking your ass, and mouse sex sucks. I'll have you know. Why do I know they suck? Because they denied my group invite. Only someone who sucked would do that. Fact. Actual bloody... I'm genuinely offended that they joined. I mean, maybe they just want to play a single player, you know?
The mistress has already claimed her prize!
I'm still offended. I got an axe. Nice. It's part of a set as well. The gloom set. Lovely. That seems like quite a good drop. I don't know if it's a guaranteed drop or what. I don't know. Oh, look at you, Mouse 6. Oh, no fair. You go. Oh, I can do it as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Anyway, excuse me. What I was going to say, before I got distracted by Mouse 6 showing up. Yes, I know that's not their name. That's what I'm going to call them.
Take me. No worries. I've got you. I think. You there. Burn the webs. Quickly. Quickly.
There are webs. What webs? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. I'll make my point in a minute. How cool does this look?
Damn webbing. It's in all my nooks and crannies.
Oh, it's an Oriel Golden Knight thing, right? Knight of Oriel, I think they're called.
No.
Or something.
Save the Dawn Star gem.
Aurora Knight, something like that. That seems bad. Yeah, it seems bad. Okay, before we pick this up, I was just basically going to say that I really... Hey, Mouse 6, how's it going? I was just going to say that, and I've said this before, so I'll keep it brief. I really like that pretty much every character you meet has a distinctive personality, you know? Like that guy we just met. You won't really forget him, right? Like, he's got personality traits that stand out, which is the problem I had with Skyrim. As good as Skyrim is, and Skyrim is a great game, there's so many forgettable characters in that game, and there's very few in this game that don't, you know, they feel like real people, you know what I mean? Even if the voice acting is a bit sketchy. The gem from the hilt of the Dawnbreaker's... Oh, the Dawnbreaker gem.
The spider poison, it's spreading fast. Take this, resolute diamond. Don't let the Golden Knight sacrifice be in vain.
My fucking bear's ass is in this man's face. I'm sorry, I'm trying to take it seriously. Jesus God, why are you doing that? I'll protect the diamond, Sapiog. Lana Teal sent me to find you. Hanael is safe.
Then you know we're Tower Sentinels.
Oh, bear fuck.
Guardians of the diamond keys that open the Crystal Tower.
It smells so bad.
Please, make sure my diamond remains safe.
What happened to the Golden Knight?
Mavala, Prince of the Secret Arts. She sought my diamond, but also seemed very interested in the Golden Knight.
Evidently.
I fear she's taken him to the Spiral Skein.
I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool. Rest easy, Tower Sentinel. Rest easy.
Tell Hanael I'm sorry.
The bear's ass was too much for him. Rest in peace. Ella, rest in peace. Alright, where... Yeah, okay. Fair enough, I guess we just carry on. I was looking for mouse sex, I gotta be honest. Hello.
Ah, there you are. The right master needs you back in
Yo,
Artarium.
your portal's cut off by the bottom.
Find
the
him
top.
in Kapora Tower as soon as you can.
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Does this not work? What are you doing? What was that? Why did you make that? What was that? Hey, this was the dead end we found earlier. Whoa, I keep running around in circles. Can I fast travel from inside here, I wonder? Man, that's a bit of a walk, ain't it? Oh, Jesus. Let's have a look. Yes, I believe I can. This, I think, is worth it. Because that's just too long of a walk, right? Where are we going next? Well, that's embarrassing. I forgot there was a quick travel point on our TM itself. So apparently we have a thing here to talk to Ulisita. I guess we'll do that along the way, because it's not that much of a detour, and I did say if it was kind of along the way, we do these things, and we'll come back and do the rest of them later after we, you know, play through the, oh my god, almost died, the Elsewhere DLC. I guess whilst we're traveling, there was something I want to talk about, actually, related to that. With the Elsewhere expansion, there is a new character class. Like, if you remember for, I think it was, welcome me here, Brain? Morrowind, we got this character class. I don't remember what the bloody hell it's called. I guess we can check, can't we, right? This thing. Animal something or other. Warden. Warden, that's what it's called. Yeah, Warden. So we're a Warden, because that came out with Summerset. Not Summerset. Morrowind. I don't think one came out with Summerset, or if it did, it didn't look particularly interesting. I don't remember. But there is some kind of necromancer or something like that coming out with Elsewhere. Forgive me, I'm having trouble remembering all these bloody names. You gotta understand. But yes, the point is, that does look very cool. But the thing is, I think if we do play as that class, we have to start again. And I don't know how that works. I don't know if we keep... like, I don't... For example, we have, like, this horse, right? There we go. For example, we have, like, this horse. And, you know, we've got this mask and the armor and stuff like that. I am guessing they won't carry over. They're probably specific to the character, not to the account. I don't know. Maybe some stuff is specific to the account. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, if that seems interesting to you, if, you know, starting as the new class in... bloody hell, Elsewhere sounds interesting. And then obviously we could just keep playing on this character to, or I guess if we much prefer the other character class, we could always play that instead. You know. Something like that. I don't really know. But yeah, let me know how you feel about that. Personally, I think it would be interesting, but it also depends how good the class is, because honestly, I don't know. The fact that so many people gathered around here is suspicious to me. Is this your girlfriend? This is your... Man, he's bloody... Look at that. He's a beautiful man. Doesn't look like that in real life. Neither do I.
What? Oh, thank Malakath. I thought you were the relic master. I'm not sure what brings you down here, but you couldn't have come at a better time. As you can see, I'm a little... impaired.
Cindersill sent me to find you. What are you doing in this vault? I have no idea what fucking quest this is. Let's have a look. I want to read the description because I actually do not know. Ulisset, an apprentice studying under the Sijiks, took a powerful seeing stone called the Eye of Remembrance to the Forbidden Traitor's Vault. It may reveal the secrets hidden there. I should travel to Traitor's Vault to speak to Ulisetta. So basically, there's not really much story so far. So, fair enough. Yo, I thought I collected that. What the hell?
What? Oh, thank Malakath.
Get out.
Exploring. Our betters don't like to talk about it. When they do, they call it Traitor's Vault. According to my research, it used to serve as a retreat for the Order's most talented pupils. But then, without warning, the Right Master barred it shut.
Why doesn't he want people to enter this vault?
Good question. I found this memory stone in the Grand Reliquary. It's called the Eye of Remembrance.
Yeah, I know, I read the quest
Using it
description.
near the library pedestals here might show us why these ruins were sealed. You look stronger than most.
Damn lie.
How about you lend me a hand?
Alright, if it will keep you out of harm's way and your mouth shut, what do you need me to do?
What luck. To find a fellow troublemaker on this stiff-necked isle. There should be pedestals scattered throughout the ruin that will cause the eye to activate. I'll contact you through oral projection to walk you through it.
I'm a fan. Who the hell are you anyway?
Ulisetta, formerly of Clan Kog.
Yeah, I know
The
that.
Sijiks want you to renounce those old affiliations, you see. Don't want that sort of thing to interfere with your dedication to the old ways.
How long have you been here on Artaeum?
Something like 350 years,
Quite a
give
while
or
then.
take a decade. I know what you're thinking. She looks sprightly for her age, right?
Yeah, do
Long
you?
life comes with the robes. The Psijics don't think you can learn much of anything in a normal orc lifetime.
I wouldn't be high-fiving strangers on the bus over it, but I do you. You talk about the Order like you're not part of it.
Semantics. I'm still an apprentice, you see. I should have earned my gray cloak a century ago, but I'm too much of a gadfly. Rubs our masters the wrong way. I'm what they call an admina, a poor listener. The fact is, I listen better than most.
Well, this is pretty good too. I'm listening to you talk shit right now. You said there are undead here?
Yes, a whole heap of them. Skeletons mostly.
My favorite.
I tried to banish them, but my mastery of restoration falls way short of adequate.
Yeah, I wonder if using, like, our restoration stuff on them would be, you know, like, super effective, like Pokemon or something. Why haven't the Psijics cleared them out?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Because they're lazy.
Like I said,
that's my guess.
The Right Master locked everyone out shortly after we went into seclusion. It might have something to do with the Worm King.
We talking about Manamarco?
Manamarco.
Yep.
Right Master Ikesis threw him out just before the island disappeared.
I played Oblivion.
From what I hear, he caused quite an uproar on the mainland.
What makes this Eye of Remembrance so special?
Other than the fancy name, I'm not exactly sure. If you look closely, you'll see it's covered in Aldmeric runes. I tried to translate them, but most of them are time-worn and illegible. The only words I can decipher are travel and memory.
There's a really cool mod for Oblivion, speaking of Oblivion, which I've never actually played or seen anything of it really, which I know is a ridiculous statement. Oh, it's really cool, haven't played it, don't really know anything about it. But I know it's good, you know, from word of mouth. I can't remember what it's called, but it's to do with Manamarco. I think it's called, I know there's a mod for Oblivion called City of the Dead. The mod might just be called Manamarco King of Worms. It might be called Manamarco City of the Dead. They might be two different mods. It might be, I don't remember, but like, if you Google it, you can probably find it. But apparently it's great. So there you go. Do you even know how it works? And yes, when we get around to playing Oblivion, and we will, don't worry, when we finish Zelda, the plan is to play a little bit of Minecraft vanilla. Yes, I know, shocking, because there's some cool stuff in Minecraft, and I haven't played that game in years and years and years, and I want to see the new stuff. And just sort of, you know, stick around, get blown up by creepers, fall in lava. It's kind of nostalgic to me. I kind of want to do that. And then alongside that, I am going to play modded Oblivion, but we're going to be playing through mods that we haven't already played on the previous Oblivion playthrough, and we're going to be trying to use a bunch of different overhauls. Now, that might make it difficult to play through mods like that, but I'll see what I can do. Anyway, do you even know how it works?
Of course. I wouldn't have risked the Psijics' wrath on a hunch. Apparently, the students who studied here use the eye extensively. With any luck, some of the channeling pedestals will still work. Guess we'll just have to see.
Let's have a look. If it's like a big old delve or so, it is a delve. Alright, we're not doing this right now. I realize I just clicked on the bloody door. But yeah, this is going to be fucking massive. We will come back to this after Elsewhere. We don't have time for optional delves right now. These things are massive dungeons, as you've seen. We've been in like 2 of them recently. And that's another reason I don't really want to go in a 3rd delve in 2 episodes. Well, I guess actually 3 episodes. We've just about kept it to like 1 an episode. That's too damn much. And I'll read the description of that stuff when we come back. Anyway, I'm going to cut out this load screen. It's going to be long, blah, blah, blah. And I'll see ya where we're going for the main quest. This bitch just stole my known route. Oh, you mother... You know, it's a weird experience playing this game during the day on the EU servers. There's actually people. Like, you don't really see them at night. Because people aren't normally nocturnal. That's not the way in, is it? God damn it. Look at that. There's tons of people everywhere. There's weird looking purple scaly bitches. Is this fucker throwing purple shit at me? What the hell? What's going on? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. What did you do to me, sir? He knows I'm panicking. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna walk away from that man covering me in purple goop. Oh, so what the hell was he wearing? He looked like fucking Thor or something. Hey! Wait. This is a player standing on the person, right? Oh yeah, of course. We're going in the portal. Yeah, I was like, that's definitely not an NPC. What's going on here then? Wait. That's you, ain't it? Yeah, this is you. Memory? Yeah, okay, so it's... Okay, confusing. Confusing.
Thank you for returning so promptly. Before we get to other matters, tell me about your search for the Tower Sentinels. Valcerin recounted the events at the College of Sapiarchs after she returned with Lathan. But I'm eager to hear your report.
One of the Sentinels is under the protection of Razum Dar, the other one was slain by Mephala.
Mephala, curse her name.
Bitch!
Along with her cohorts, Clavicus Vile and Nocturnal, she corrupted Lathan and threatens all of Nirn. But the Sapiarchs no longer have an attuned pair of key-bearers. That will make it harder to access the Crystal Tower.
This, sir, is well observed. Mephala dragged the Golden Knight into her realm after he dropped this gem. She's probably like, I don't know. She's probably like carving a new gem from his heart or something.
That Golden Knight is one of Meridia's champions, I believe. It seems that one Daedric prince is trying to help us. That gem is the Dawn Star, from the Dawnbreaker sword.
I'm aware, I read the description.
Why take the knight prisoner, though? What are the princes playing at here?
Maybe they're gonna try and barter the guy's life for the gem. I'll tell you something. I'm keeping the gem. You said it will be harder to access the Crystal Tower now?
Oh, yes. Without 2 attuned Tower Sentinels, the Sapiarchs can't use the diamond keys to open the way to the Crystal Tower. The attuning process usually takes a year and a day, and I have no idea if they can hasten the process.
Remind me, who's Meridia again? I know who it is, but lore.
Meridia is the Daedric Prince of Life and Light, and
girl,
the
right?
matron of the Colored Rooms. She isn't part of the Triad of Princes. Indeed, it seems that she has specifically sent her champion to oppose them. We'll need to keep that in mind as we proceed.
I don't remember if I ever did the Meridia Shrine in Oblivion, or if that even is in Oblivion. I think there's a shrine for all the Daedric Princes in Oblivion. I know there's a quest related to Meridia in Skyrim, and you get an item called Meridia's Beacon, which is like a blue-looking crystally thing, and there's like some kind of place that you go to, and there's these weird like skeletal sort of wraith-looking things, and they're kind of black and goopy looking, and they're floating, but they look like skeletons, and I think that's the only place in the game you see those enemies normally. Let's talk about the matter you summoned me to discuss.
It involves my
What's
missing
that?
memories. I've recalled an important detail, and I need to show it to you.
What I have is better.
For now, let me compensate you for your efforts so far.
Bollocks.
I appreciate your help in all this.
Really disappointing. Really disappointing. I thought the purple thing was what we... Okay, well, whatever, you know, it's cool. Yeah.
While you were
Well,
gone,
whatever,
I've been scrying through my own memories, trying to find the missing events that will remind me where I hid the heart of transparent law. I believe I have discovered something significant.
You remember where you hid it?
Not exactly.
Useless.
While
You're fired.
scrying
You're off
through
the
my
team.
memories, I saw half-formed thoughts and splintered recollections.
Get
I saw myself enter the dreaming cave beneath Kapora Tower, and I held the heart of transparent law in my hands.
Tell me everything you remember. Where were you when you lost it?
I opened a portal, but I can't recall where it went.
Useless.
Something intentionally blocked the destination from my sight. I entered the portal, and time passed.
Yeah, time
then
will do that.
I was back in the cave, and the heart was gone. Will you accompany me to the Dreaming Cave?
Fuck yeah, let's go.
The answer to where I hid the heart of transparent law resides in the Dreaming Cave. Or, more precisely, through the portal I opened and once traversed. But therein lies the problem. It's best if I showed you. Meet me in the cave beneath this tower.
Okay, really quick, before I ask him all of these dialogue things, because if you've watched me by now, you know this is what I do. I go through pretty much all the dialogue, because I like lore and talking to the NPCs and stuff. But before I go through that, I'm very quickly going to Google and try and figure out roughly how far we are through the main quest of Summerset here, so that I know how much we need to rush. So, un momento, por favor. Okie dokie. So, according to this, we have just started the Dreaming Cave, as we're aware. We are halfway through the main quest. In fact, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th part of the main quest, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 parts afterwards. So yeah, we're actually less than halfway. We got 4 bits left, 5 bits left including this, and we've done 4 bits. That blows my mind. Alright, we gotta speed the hell up. Tell me more about the Dreaming Cave.
The Dreaming Cave lies beneath Kapora Tower, where the various threads of magicka and other energies come together and pool like water running down a chain. Trained Psijics can use
chain?
that energy to open portals to anywhere in Oblivion and beyond.
A chain? Water running down a chain. Maybe a chain is some kind of term for, like, a river or something that I'm unaware of, but I'm imagining a metal chain with water dripping off of it. I mean, I guess that's what they were going for, or at least that's what I imagined, but, like, what are we, like, you know, you would imagine, like, you know, from the leaf of a tree or something like that. A fucking chain? You having a laugh, mate? So you open a portal to the Oblivion Realm. To an Oblivion Realm.
I honestly can't remember. If not for the success of my scrying spell, even this minor memory would still elude me. There's more to explain, but words fail me. I'll show you what I mean when we go down to the Dreaming Cave.
What was the projection you were looking at? The one right there.
Just the result of my scrying spell. It allowed me to project images from my mind for further study, to look for details my memory alone may have missed. I watched one particular sequence over and over. The one where I took the heart into the cave.
That's how you remembered using the Dreaming Cave to hide the heart?
As I explained, the scrying allowed me to see myself take the heart into the Dreaming Cave.
Oh, I know what you explained.
To watch as I opened a portal and stepped inside. Then the image faltered and skipped a beat. It ended with me back in the cave, but the heart was gone.
Where's Valserin right now?
Valserin refuses to leave Lathan's side. She's trying to get him to explain how he could forsake our order and pledge himself to a Daedric prince. I hope she can see her way through this. We're going to need her before all is said and done.
What happened between What happened between Valserin and Lathan?
That's not my tale to tell.
Blah, where to hide?
They both rose through the ranks of our order together. Fell in love. Had a child. The rest, well, that's personal. I still find it difficult to believe that the Lathan I know could betray us.
Get used to it. It's what people do. Hello, you have the same pose as me. Thinking. And you are a tall bitch. I mean, I guess you're... I made my dude short, alright? It's like me, where are we going? Where are we going? Meet the Rhyme Master in the Dreaming Cave. How do we get to the Dream? Okay, we go this way. Bloop. That's a bloop. I just heard a chicken. Who has a chicken? What the hell? Look at you, Skyrim character. Go back to Skyrim. What the hell is that fiery monkey? Jesus Christ, people got weird pets. Chickens and fiery monkeys. I don't know how far this is. I'm kind of just like making the conversation right now, but I get the feeling, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. Actually, hold on. I think now we go down here. Yeah, okay, this looks like an alien door. Like, straight up, it looks like it's from the movie Aliens. Ridley Scott would be proud. I don't think we've been in here yet, have we? Remember, I don't recognize this. Yo. It's frickin' Raiden. Raiden, sorry.
Here, we can open paths to other realms.
It's
The
Raiden
path is blocked by Daedric magic.
with Sub-Zero's costume.
I have an idea, though. Take the Dawnstar gem from your pack and hold it up to the barrier.
Okay.
Just as I surmised. The barrier. It withdraws from the Dawnstar's power.
But what does it mean?
Dawnbreaker's gem contains a portion of Meridia's power. But on its own, it isn't strong enough to dispel this barrier. We need to find the Dawnbreaker's sword and make it whole once more.
Cool, like it. But the sword and the Golden Knight were poured into Mephala realm. We will have to follow
We know that
them.
at least one Daedric prince has attempted to help us against the triad of Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal.
Who dat?
I think it's time to approach Meridia and solicit her help in this endeavor.
How do we get in contact with a Daedric prince? Well, I mean, we could probably go pray to the shrine like we do in the other Elder Scrolls games, you know.
We need to locate a true believer, one of Meridia's cultists. If anyone can direct us toward Daedric activity on Summerset, it's Lathan. Talk to Lathan. See if you can convince him to help us find one of Meridia's priests.
We're gonna find Lathan.
Just as you were attuned so you could travel to and from Artaeum, we use the same magic to prevent Lathan from leaving the island. He is free to wander where he will, but he can't leave. I believe he's outside, talking to Valserin.
Do you really think he's gonna help us?
Lathan was a good man. I have to believe he still is, despite pledging his allegiance to Mephala and the Court of Bedlam.
Mephala!
Besides, we need to contact Meridia. He's our best chance for getting in touch with one of her priests.
Remind me, what's the triad of Daedric princes again?
Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal.
Wasn't Clavicus
joined
Vile
forces
behind
to
everything in
threaten Nirn. It appears their
Morrowind?
ultimate goal is to take control of the Crystal Tower, for a reason we haven't yet determined. Lathan is part of the Court of Bedlam. They're mortal servants.
Mortal servants! Why can't we use the Dreaming Cave to contact Meridia?
As we've
Why
seen,
do you ask a lot of
the triad
questions?
of Daedric princes was able to interfere with the Golden Knight's efforts to reach us. If I attempt to use the Dreaming Cave to contact Meridia, chances are they'll notice and stop us. We can't risk tipping our hand just yet.
And that barrier blocks access to the portal anyway, right?
The barrier doesn't block every possible path, only the one that I saw in my scribed memory, the path that leads to where I hid the heart of transparent law. As Katora's magic continues to fade, I believe my memories will return in time.
What about the other sea slodes? Can't the Abyssal Cabal replace Katora's magic?
I don't think so.
Magic?
Each member of the Cabal possesses a unique talent. Katora dealt in mind magic. When you killed him, that magic was lost to the Cabal. No. Now we must concern ourselves with the triad of Daedric princes.
Alright, we got. Oh, hello, sir. Speaking of Skyrim characters. What are you doing here? Skyrim belongs to the North. Yeah? Sorry. Okay, so anyway, we gotta go talk to the Earl. My name is. Oh, hello. Alright. I like tatted bitches, but she didn't want to talk to me, so you know, whatever. Okay, so where are we going? What's going on now? Talk to Earl Lathan. Where is he? He is friggin' miles away. Ah! This guy's still throwing shit at me. Stop it! God! Okay, well anyway, we're almost... Oh my god. This is creepy. I mean, I know this is what, you know, like, a field of wheat kind of looks like. Pigs! Piggies! Hang on a minute. Yep, you can kill the pigs. Hey! I got an achievement for them. So they wanted me to do it. Take that,
May
Porky!
the divines crush your bones, outlaw!
Oh, I have a bounty for that. Oh. Okay. Well, shit.
There's no better companion for a spellcaster than a Psijic Domino pig.
Yeah, about
Unlike
that.
most animals, they actually enjoy magical activity. I just love hearing their happy grunts when I perform a spell.
Well, get used to not hearing their happy grunts, cause I kind of murdered the fuck out of them.
I never planned to come back here. The memories are painful.
I still can't believe I had to find you and drag you back. Was our time together really so terrible?
You still don't
Look at that.
understand. Our daughter will never again see this view.
Stuck.
Or hold my hand. Or anything.
Quickly, grab my hand. Help me up. Help me up. He's finished talking. I still haven't made it up. This is embarrassing. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Okay. Wrong button. Hello.
I suppose it's too much for a prisoner to expect a few moments of solitude with his thoughts.
Yeah,
Ah, well.
pretty much.
So, what can I do for you? Has the right master sent you to interrogate me? Doesn't he trust my wife's talents in that regard?
Fucking love your voice. Good lord. Is this... What? Fuck that up. Is there a Meridia cult on Summerset?
What a curious question. Do you actually believe that all Daedric cultists know each other? I hate to disappoint you, we don't.
Is this Mankar Cameron?
Although I can tell you that there are a lot fewer of the Lady of Life's followers now than there were before.
Hold on. I'm Googling Mankar Cameron. I actually think this possibly is the voice. It might not be. What do you mean by that?
The Court of Bedlam has been actively eliminating the competition, as it were. Oh, I wasn't personally involved, but I have it on good authority that the Meridia shrine hidden to the north of Shimmerine has been disposed of.
The Court of Bedlam killed all of Meridia's followers in Summerset.
All? Who can say? I imagine that one or two of them scurried down a dark hole before the blade fell. Like rats, her followers are. I believe I have said everything I'm going to on this subject. Now shove off.
Does not appear to be Mankar Cameron's voice actor. I wish I'd... Because I recognize your voice. I guess I could go search around to the north of Shimmerine. Well, I
That
suppose.
sounds like a wild Nixad chase. Didn't Razumdar mention he was investigating Daedric cults on Summerset? Maybe you should go talk to him.
I like Razumdar, he's funny.
Razumdar has been investigating Daedric activity across Summerset.
Somebody claw you.
He's your best chance for finding a follower of Meridia, despite what Lathan has intimated.
Where he at, though?
When last we checked,
Where the pussy at?
the Eye of the Queen was in Shimmerine, conducting his own investigation into the Court of Bedlam and other Daedric activity. If anyone in Summerset can point you to a priest of Meridia, it's Razumdar.
Razumdar. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, this is why it's like a prison, because that's like a domey force fieldy thing around it. That's very cool. I like that. Find Razumdar and Shimmerine. Are we in Shimmerine? No, we're not. No, we are bloody not. Okay, so whoa, wee. Give me a second. I can't believe you've done this. Yo, that's Cyrodiil. What am I doing? Oh my lord. I'll be off, Tazaroth. Catch you later, Hyrule. I'll be gone, I'm no longer your fool.
There, outlaw. Are you going to pay the bounty, or am I going to have to take it from you?
I have powerful friends. My bounty has already been covered. Shit, that doesn't work. I guess I'll pay it. Fuck it. Jesus God.
That works.
Fucking Jesus. I shouldn't have killed the pigs. Shouldn't have. Oh, butterfly. Shouldn't have killed the pigs. I hope we didn't lose like anything we're wearing. I think we're good.
If the Queen's Eye wants to chase his own tail by following skeever scribblings, fine by me. Anything to keep him out of our business.
Is Razumdar dead? Is this him plastered on the wall?
Step away from that scribble, newcomer.
Take a breath, Bailiff. It's just a scribble, not one of Razumdar's conspiracies.
Is he okay? Did you kill him?
Only one of the lesser races would deface a beautiful wall like that. I mean no disrespect, but my statement rings true. Razumdar claims the scribble contains a message of some sort, but I just don't see it.
You know where he is? It's not his blood, right?
The cat mentioned he was working with a newcomer. But if you ask me about Daedra, I'll toss you down a pit. As I told Razumdar, Summerset banished Daedric cults centuries ago. Our biggest problem right now concerns these wall scribblers.
You know where he bloody is or not?
Do I look like a Khajiit keeper to you? He said something about the scribbles. I'm just glad Razumdar is far away and not bothering me.
I should just paid.
You, on the other hand, are way too close. Move along, or face the wrath of the divine prosecution.
Excuse me, face the what now? The wrath? The wrath? What is wrath, you idiot? Follow the scribbles? What? Follow the scribbles. Scribbles of skeevers on the walls of Shimmerine. Okay, we just literally... That's a skeever? I mean, I guess I kind of see it. Like, this is an eye, this is an eye, that's like its nose, that's the mouth. This is an ear, and this is an ear, I suppose. But I never would have guessed that if you didn't tell me. Excuse me. Alright, so there's more blood. Blood. Baby jigger. So we just follow the blood. Alright, fair enough. Hello to you. What are you doing?
Lots of folks passing through the city these days. Lots of luggage ripe for plunder if your fingers are quick enough.
Thanks, Earring. I'll keep that one in mind. Alright, well, I doubt we have to go too far. And yes, we probably could have followed. Yeah, it must be up here. We probably could have just paid for the pleasure, but where's the fun in that, right? Plus,
doesn't care who you worship.
I'm broke.
He just wants to know if your cult was attacked recently.
Perry would welcome you. Our prince accepts all
I mean
kinds,
you.
And you'd be our first Khajiit.
You'd be our first anything, actually.
Man, you are a little fella. You're fucking adorable. That bread's as big as you are.
Five Claw. You have the happy ability to know where to find Raz when Raz has need of you. Getting information out of these Periite idiots is like squeezing milk from a stone. This is why Raz hates dealing with Daedric cults.
Like squeezing milk from a tin. Raz, in your investigation into the cults, did you happen to find one devoted to Meridia?
Interesting question.
Get to the point, sir.
Raz has learned that the Court of Bedlam has been attacking the cults of other princes, including those devoted to Meridia and Azura. Now, usually if crazy cultists kill each other, it's good for Summerset. But this feels wrong.
I need a priest of Meridia.
You do? Well, Raz trusts you. So I can tell you about an old friend who attends Meridia ceremonies in the Etonir Grotto. Raz doesn't approve, but
gonna be
it's
a delve,
her life,
ain't it?
yes? This one will make contact and meet you outside Etonir.
I'll meet you there, fella.
Raz was planning to head up north to Etonir after talking to these Periite imbeciles anyway, to check on his old friend. The Court of Bedlam's attacks on the other cults were particularly vicious, and this one worries so.
The Sigix captain of Meridia, or Mafala rather, cultist, he says the princes are at war.
War? That would explain the attacks.
Ha!
Raz isn't an expert on Daedric cults, but this doesn't sound like their usual behavior. This one thought they just sort of left each other alone.
Court of Bedlam might have wiped out Meridia's cult with its attack.
That's a terrible thing to say. No, Raz refuses to believe it. Raz's friend is a survivor. She's got to be all right. This one will go and make contact. Make sure she's fine. Then we'll meet you outside Etonir.
Before I go, have you learned anything else about the Court of Bedlam?
Raz hears things. He heard about the attacks on the rival cults. He heard that the court consists of followers of 3 different princes. And he heard that even though the High Elves constitute the majority of the court's members, there is one Dark Elf.
One Dark Elf? Is that significant?
A single Dark Elf among a group of High Elves? Seems significant to Raz.
You're right.
Besides,
Spoken.
Everyone seems to fear her, but this one could not dig up any details. We should keep an eye out for this Dark Elf, yes?
Yes. Yes, we shall. Next time on Elder Scrolls Online. I am distracting you once I open the Patreon page. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you did, I'm tired. If you did enjoy the episode, I would appreciate a like and a comment. I love you all. Thank you so much to this month's patrons as well, who help fund these videos by, allowing me the time. Because money equals time and so forth. Anyway, thank you so much to Miss Justice 83, Arohan Donnie, Dr. Pepper Penguin, Ixa, Billy 9, Shadow Sephiroth 666, Awena 1997, Marcin Cisnewski, Jeremy Burris, Philip Rep, Luna Parker, Arcarus, George Blackwell, Loot Smoke Soldier, Vincent Clark, Pedro Marquez, Blackwolf 8994, and Hitbox. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome. Couldn't do this without you. I'll see you next time for more Elder Scrolls Online. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody, and goodbye.